is one of the most bizarre things that I've ever seen as an Arsenal fan, what he does on the pitch. And I've seen also several players like him. Kai Havertz is one of the most invincible players you'll ever see on the pitch. He doesn't get substituted wherever he's on the pitch. He must play 90 minutes. Hello guys, welcome to the Football Mess. It's gonna be slippery just as usual. Chef Bill Mkono, I'm back again. Today I'll be talking about King Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is one of those players that you never know what they usually do on the pitch. As an Arsenal fan, I've learned how to love him as an Arsenal fan. I've learned how to support him as an Arsenal fan. Because he's one of the most bizarre players I've ever come across since I started watching football. He's one of those players who will never understand their role on the pitch. Is he that fast? No, he's not. He's not fast, he's not slow. Is he a clinical finisher? He's not. Is he a worst finisher? He's not. But he always scores goals. That is one of the most bizarre things I've ever come across. The only person who knows what Kai Havertz does on the pitch, it is Mikel Arteta and Kai Havertz himself, King Kai himself. That is the only person who knows what Kai Havertz does on the pitch. Because even me as an Arsenal fan, he was having misplaced passes all over the pitch. He was weak. But it's one of the most bizarre things that I've ever seen as an Arsenal fan, as an football fan. I've never understood what he does on the pitch. And I've seen also several players like him along since I started watching football since 2004. I remember when Carrick was playing in Manchester United, majority of fans used to say, oh, Carrick, I can't see what he's doing in that midfield. He was those invincible players on the pitch, but he was always on that pitch. I remember even when Arteta came to Arsenal, Granit Xhaka wanted to go away from Arsenal, but he changed the story, and Granit Xhaka stayed. When Arsene Wenger signed Granit Xhaka, he used to get very silly, absurd red cards, yellow cards here and there. He doesn't know how to tackle. But the next match, he will be on the pitch. The same towards a player like Michael Carrick during those days in Manchester United. This is the same thing. This is the same scenario to Kai Havertz. He's one of the most bizarre players on the pitch, but he will always be on the pitch. He doesn't get subbed. Even when he was playing in Germany, Kai Havertz is one of the most invincible players you'll ever see on the pitch. He doesn't get substituted wherever he's on the pitch. He must play 90 minutes. And last season, if you guys were very observative, last season we lost that game of Aston Villa because of Kai Havertz. He played as a midfielder, not as a false nine. And that position is becoming very good in that position. He's very, very good. Those runs he makes from the midfield, those late runs from the midfield, that no one can track them, no one can trace them. Because if you follow him, you leave a very huge space in the midfield. So no one follows those runs. The midfielders and the defenders, most of the time, no one reads those late runs from the midfield that Kai Havertz make. The last match against Wolves, I saw something new, the tweaks that Mikel Arteta has introduced this season. When they are doubling up on Saka will always cross. If you watch that game keenly, Bukayo Saka, when he was being doubled up on and Ben White not making the overlapping run that he usually does in that left wing, is crossing those balls. The first ball, no one read that cross, and it went just like that. But the second one, Kai Havertz read it. He was on the right position at the right time, at the right height, and he scored that goal. So this shows you there is something that Kai Havertz does, the positioning of himself. He knows how to position himself. He's not that classy player that will take on 2 to 3 players. He knows how to dribble. He has those classy passes, those beautiful touches here and there. He's not that type of Martin Odegaard player, a player maker, kind of the number 10 player. He's just a bizarre player. He's an invincible player. And I know this season is going to get, I remember even the previous game against Wolves, there's a chance he missed. Those are the kind of chances that he should be burying. That is the place he needs to improve as a striker. There's a chance he shot just wide. He was looking for that far post. Instead of just burying that chance, the near post where he was standing, he was on that 6-yard box. Why should you pass? Why should you place such a ball? You just need power and precision. Power and precision. You can even poke that ball. Majority of goalkeepers react to shots, but majority of keepers, they don't react on precision. If you have a hard shot, majority of keepers, they are trained to react on such shots. But on precision, placing, you can even decide. There's no need of curls. Bam, goals. That is the area that I think Kai Havertz should improve, because I think I need 20 plus goals out of Kai Havertz, King Kai himself this season, and we will keep on supporting whatever he does on the pitch. But he should be barring such chances. He should be clinical on such chances. Let him not to miss these big chances. Like whenever he's in the box, there's no need of placing. You just need precision and place that ball hard. There's no need of looking for far post or beautiful goals and whatever. Just be clinical. Bam, bow. Bow is a Kiswahili term meaning goal, so don't be surprised when I'm saying bow. You don't need to look for these beautiful goals like the one he was looking against Wolves. Sometimes majority of these world-class strikers, majority of them, they don't score beautiful goals every weekend. It's once in a blue moon. Thierry Henry, but he used to know how to score. We have never, since Thierry Henry left Arsenal, we have never replaced and I don't think if we will ever replace him. And if Ketia leaves Arsenal, that jersey number 14 should be respected. That jersey should be retired if possible in Arsenal. We don't need another striker coming in and being given that jersey. Thierry Henry is one of the best, and whoever argues about this, he doesn't know football, or he started watching football during Manchester City era. We don't need a striker. We don't need any other striker. We just need a backup of Bukayo Saka. We need a backup of Gabriel Martinelli because he's out of form. We have Gabriel Jesus also. He was very good in pre-season. We have TROSSARD. All these players, they are worth that position. But you have been trusted with that position, and you are very good in whatever you do. I don't know what you usually do, but you usually score. That's what we want. We want goals from you. We don't need another striker. We don't need another striker. King Kai himself, 20 goals plus this season. Thank you so much for watching the Football Mess. Mucho gracias. Merci. Asanteni sana. It's gonna be slippery just as usual. I'm out.